the dramatic escalation of violence in the Middle East and fears there of a wider war. Yesterday, Israel launched what it called preemptive strikes in Lebanon against the terror group Hezbollah, and then Hezbollah launched hundreds of rockets toward Israel. Most were intercepted, but there are casualties on both sides. Imtiaz Tayyab is following it for us in Tel Aviv. Imtiaz, good morning.
Tony, good morning to you. A very worrying situation indeed. Now, the cross-border attacks were the largest and most intense exchange of fire between the Israeli military and the powerful Lebanon-based Hezbollah group since the war on Gaza began over 10 months ago, raising concerns a much-feared regional war could be closer than ever.
Israeli fighter jets carrying out what Israel's military has described as preemptive strikes across southern Lebanon early Sunday morning. An army spokesman said thousands of Hezbollah rocket launcher barrels in more than 40 sites were targeted, killing at least 6 of the Iran-backed group's fighters. Just hours later, Israel's sophisticated missile defense systems intercepted over 300 rockets, as well as military drones, launched by Hezbollah into Israeli territory. A naval vessel belonging to Israel in the eastern Mediterranean suffered damage, killing at least 1 soldier. Hezbollah said its strikes were in retaliation for the assassination of a top commander in Beirut last month. We were at Fuad Shukr's memorial service shortly after he was killed.
The calls to avenge Fuad Shukr's death and that Israeli assassination are only growing. People here want revenge.
A revenge attack which took Hezbollah nearly a month to carry out. In a televised address last night, the group's leader, Hassan Nasrallah, said the reason the strike was delayed was in part because of the mass mobilization of Israeli and U.S. forces in the region. Dahlia Scheinlin is a political analyst and author.
It's clear that both sides are still trying to keep this semi-containment, but they both know that they are playing with fire. Now, as of this very minute, it looks like the attack has been contained.
And with leaders from both Israel and Hezbollah signaling they do not intend to escalate further, at least for now, the death toll in Gaza continues to rise. Over the weekend, Palestinian health officials say over 200 people have been killed and hundreds more wounded in a series of Israeli strikes. Ed.
Imtiaz Tayyab in Tel Aviv, thank you.